WWE Smackdown. Big shout out to everyone that's joining us, and apologies that there was a slight mishap in regards to the timings. I actually thought that I'd set this to start at the same time that Smackdown started, because of course the opening ceremony of the Olympics was today, and it meant that I was going to bed a lot later than I normally would, and so that meant that I wasn't able to get obviously as much sleep as I would normally get. So I looked at it and I was like, maybe this week we should start SmackDown when SmackDown starts. But for some reason I hadn't set it up that way, so that's where the misunderstanding came from. So I have actually started a bit earlier than I was even planning on starting, just because I saw there were so many people waiting and there was the confusion and whatnot. So apologies for that. But we're here now. We're going to build towards SmackDown. Let me get the timer. Boom. So we're building towards SmackDown. And I honestly don't know a great deal about what's on this show. We know that John Cena is going to be on this show. But to be honest, I don't know any other matches than that. So I'm sure there's going to be people in the chat that can fill us in and bring us up to speed as to what we need to keep an eye out for. Ponton21 says, I feel like I've been waiting for days. Nice, that's well done, well done. Ponton, shout out to you, dude. Really appreciate the support, and as I said, apologies for making people wait. That wasn't my intention at all. I genuinely just thought that I'd set it to start in about 20 minutes' time. It is worth mentioning, actually, we might as well take this as a way to just mention there are quite a few Raws and Smackdowns that will be happening that will be starting around when the show starts. That normal hour before, I've had to lose in places because obviously we're doing a lot of Olympic coverage, and it means that every day we're doing like 12-hour streams. I am a little bit concerned about my voice, to be honest, that it's going to get through these next couple of weeks. I think you could probably already hear that it's a little bit hoarse. It normally takes a little bit of time for it to just warm up. I've literally been awake for about 50 minutes, so it's just probably still taking a bit of time to warm up and whatnot. But yeah, I'm just like a bit conscious that might need to just scale back on that hour before. We're not dropping wrestling. We're not going to be ignoring wrestling or anything along those lines. We're here for it. You can see the streams that are set up. But just for the next couple of weeks, we might find that the hour before might not be something that we're able to do. As I said, if you actually have a look, I have set up the future streams. So you should be able to have a look and see what time like the future streams are going to be starting. They're all set up and ready to go. CM Punk, Daniel Bryan have signed with AEW. What are your thoughts? I've been asked a lot about that, Ethan. And my thoughts are that if it is true, then that's big for AEW. My thoughts are that both of them together is very exciting for AEW. I think if you just get CM Punk, then you get some massive that I don't know if the kids, I don't know. I'm just thinking if you're new to wrestling, if you're young, you've got to remember that CM Punk's been gone for 7 years. So if you're 7 years old and you watch wrestling, you wasn't even alive when CM Punk was in WWE. So yes, you can go back and watch CM Punk on the network, but are you going to care? Like, are you really going to care? Because you're not going to be as excited at CM Punk as you are if you see Bayley or Roman or, do you know what I mean? Like any of the current stars. Surely CM Punk just ain't going to do it for you. CM Punk's been gone a long, long time. Now, I'm not saying that he's not a star anymore. I'm absolutely not saying that. He is, and he will move the dial for AEW. But this is why getting Daniel Bryan, I think, is important. Because there will be kids out there that will be more excited that Daniel Bryan is in AEW than CM Punk because CM Punk's been gone for so long. For most people, I think CM Punk is the one that moves the dial, but I think getting both of them together is huge. It's huge. So I think that it's big. I think it's a game changer. I don't think this would be the end of WWE or anything along those lines. I don't think that's it now. AEW are the number one show, because they've still got so long, like so much, like to close. I think that they could be consistently getting around 1.5, 1.4, kind of around that number if they bring in CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. So, it really does boost ratings. It really does make a difference. Lots of dream matches and lots of stories that they can do if you bring both of them in. But, WWE is just too far ahead. I mean, SmackDown's like over 2 million views each week. I don't see Daniel and CM Punk adding 1 million views consistently on their own. Like, it's one of those where I think there'll be a spike. We could go up to that first week. We could hit 2 million. That first week where CM Punk comes walking out, I don't know what number they're going to do, because that is going to be huge. The return to wrestling of CM Punk is one of the biggest things that any wrestling company can do. So that number will be huge. But, of course, it will settle down. It's not going to go up and stay there. It'll, once people have seen him and, you get a bit used to seeing him, whatever, it'll start coming back down. But I think it'll start to settle at about 1.4, 1.5. Just because, like, this week, I think it was 1.1, 1.2. They're starting to be around the 1 million quite consistently now and starting to go just a touch above. So you've got to think adding CM Punk and Daniel Bryan and just give them that push to the next level, which is, starting to knock on that 1.5 level. So it's huge. It's absolutely huge. I don't think Vince wanted to lose Daniel. I think Vince would want to have brought CM Punk back. I mean, he will have heard the chants time and time again from the fans, CM Punk, CM Punk. So he'll know that this is what the fans want. So yeah, it's massive. It's huge. It's a game changer. It's all of the above. But in regards to CM Punk, I mean, I'm still gonna believe it when I see it, because we've been down this road many times. I don't know that we've been quite as far as this, where there's like real concrete talks happening. Before, there's been lots of rumors, but it seems like this one's got a lot going for it. And Daniel Bryan, apparently that's a done deal. I mean, the rumors are it's done. So it's huge. It is absolutely huge. Days tonight at Tony Storm's debut. Oh, okay, Harley, thank you. Do you know what? This is what I needed, Harley. Let me find Harley, because I'm just sending the tweet out. So we've got John Cena and Roman Reigns. We've got, what have we got? Tony Storm's debut. Tony Storm debut. We've got Bianca versus Carmella rematch. Of course we do. Of course we do. God damn. Where are the rematches? We've got to have a rematch. Bianca Belair versus Carmella. Rematch for the title at Rolling Loud. Oh, is the Rolling Loud stuff tonight? That'll be interesting. There's a second match at Rolling Loud, which is rumoured to be Big E versus Apollo and Cena. Thank you, Harley. Matches from Rolling Loud. Well, that'll be good. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, we have not seen matches from a non-arena venue for a long, long time. So I hope this is something that they start to do on a regular basis. So we'll just send this tweet out, let people know that we are up and running, because, of course, there'll be a lot of people expecting us to have started earlier. Right, boom, that's sent out. Wonderful. Shout out to you, Harley. Right, let's close that there. So, is the Escape Pod cancelled for the next couple of weeks? If so, I need to wait for Tommy to read my Apple Podcast review. I won't make the next couple of weeks. I'll tell you something interesting, though. Tommy said that I need to let him know in advance if he can't do it, because he doesn't want to do it on his own, and I don't quite know what that means. So make of that whatever you will. That's all I know. That was all he said. He's like, let me know if you can't do next week's. I really don't want to do it on my own. So I don't know if that means he's going to cancel it, or is there going to be a day's replacement? I kind of read it more as a day's replacement, to be honest. I've been replaced, guys. I've been replaced. I've been replaced on my own podcast. So, Joaquin said, Days, you need to check out the new figures. They are amazing. What are they? What are they? Was there anything good? What's the big one? What's the big talking point? Give me the top three. Top three figures. Elizabeth said, Austin, I just want to say thanks for being so nice to this community and being so generous. Thank you, Austin. Oh my God, what's going on? Oh God, I'll leave you guys for half an hour. What is going on? What is this? What is this? Oh my God. I thought I was going to throw up then. Cena, Tony Storm debut, Bianca Carmella, Rolling Loud, and Cleveland. Oh, we're in Cleveland tonight. Lauren, shout out to you. Walker Danger said, with all this talk of CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, Jon Moxley is still my number one. A burnt Fiend figure was revealed. Oh, I thought they would. We were talking about figures that we thought they might reveal, and I thought burnt Fiend might be one. We was talking about how they surely got to do a Raquel Gonzalez at some point. We was talking about, Super Nikki, but it's too soon for that. Days needs more popcorn. Don't throw up, Days. Funhouse Bray, Randy, RVD, Burnt Fiend. Let's try and find. Let's have a look at that Burnt Fiend. I have not even. I mean, I told you I woke up about an hour ago, and I wasn't lying. So I have not seen any of these. I have not seen any of this at all. So I will be looking at these for the first time. Let's go wrestling. I always go to wrestling. That's what I want. Wrestling figure news source. Wrestling figure news source. The best source for news. Joaquin Uribe said, SummerSlam Kid Dominik. The Goon. The Goon? What, the actual Goon? Because there was a wrestler called The Goon. And if they're making The Goon, that'll be really exciting. I'll love that. Unless you just call in Dominik a goon. And I'll love that as well, because he is. What a goon. What a goon he is. I don't even know what that word means. I just know the goon is. Right. Right, mate. Let's have a look, shall we? Straight. Right, you're going to lose me now. I love you. Oh, I've gone. Look at that. I've gone. Right, we're on this site. And let's have a look at some figures. We're looking at some figures. Welcome to the stream whilst we look at some figures. Big boss man, I want to look at you. Right, this is what I like to call the big boss man. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. Big boss man, there is his face. And he comes with a cap, so good for him. We're not going to have time to look at all the figures, but I just want to really look at Burnt Fiend. That's a nice Bronson Reed. Randy Orton. Reckoning, lol. Legado del Fantasma, is that? Yeah, Legado del Fantasma. Rhea, Charlotte, Mandy, Keith. Santos looks good. Jeff Hardy, Ember. These look a bit... these look a little bit... What's this one? Here we go. Now we're talking. That looks quite nice. That looks quite nice. If you ever take a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia, you better toe the line, respect the law and order, you'll have hard time. Oh, so the rumors were true. The rumors were true. They are doing a Hollywood series. I saw these images leaked ages ago. That's cool. They Live, of Roddy Piper out of They Live. That's cool. There's a few that they're doing of those. Yeah, here we go. There's The Rock. The Rock out of Hobbs and Shaw. There we go, The Rock. That's The Rock, that is. You might have heard of him. Out of Hobbs and Shaw. And we've got this one. The Flip. The Flip is this? What the flip is that? What is that? Wave 2. Andre Rock. What is this? They're not making that. Are they making that? What is that? What? I don't understand. Mattel Wave 2 revealed, including Andre the Giant, Rock, and Roman Reigns. Are they making that as a figure? Is this a figure that's actually going to be available? Because that is awesome. That is awesome. Right, we've got China. We've got... oh, my God. That is immense. That is awesome. Kane with the cape. That is awesome. So when Kane first came into WWE, he before his debut, he actually wore a cape. I think it was at some house shows. I think it was just to see like what the character looked like. There you go. Look, you can see it's at like a house show. There's Kane in a cape, and it's not a look that they went with. They decided to take the cape off him. But Mattel have actually made a figure where he's wearing the cape. That is cool. That's cool. Oh, Chief J Strongbow. That's nice. Bailey looks good. Alexa in the future. Yeah, they're good, man. There's some good stuff there. Some good stuff. And they're talking about crowdfunding for a new Doink. We've got some new retros. Okay, so Andre as Bigfoot. I didn't even know that he was in the $6 Million Man. Never seen the $6 Million Man. So that's Andre out of the $6 Million Man. That is immense. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Superstar series. These will be exclusive to Walmart. Superstar series. What the hell are these? Oh, we've only got 5 minutes. I didn't want to get stuck on these. These look like... I don't understand. These look like retros. Oh, are they based on like the old Jax figures? Because that was Superstars, wasn't it? So these are... does anyone care? No offense, but does anyone care about like the original Jax figures? Nah, I don't. Nice. That Kane with a cape is amazing. I just want to see the Burnt Fiend, really. There's Tommaso Ciampa. Lovely. Bianca looks great. Bianca looks amazing, actually. That's a great figure. Lovely. Builder Dominik. And there is a Goon figure as well. That looks alright. Good face scan on that. The Goon. There he is. Where's his shirt? That's amazing. That's amazing that they've made a Goon. I've got the Goon's autograph. He was a jobber. He was like enhancement talent. He was kind of like not even Elias levels. Like Elias gets a lot of promo time and has won a few matches. Goon just came out and lost. Back then they even gave jobbers like gimmicks. So where's this Burnt Fiend that everyone was talking about? Where is the Burnt Fiend? I can't find him. And I'm super sad. I did see it earlier up here, but is this... What's this? Is this... this looks like it's some fan... This looks like it's... Yeah, custom. Are these custom? It's good, but let's go ringside quickly. Ringside collectibles. Ringside collectibles. Ringside. Don't want ringside news. I want ringside collectibles. Right, what are you going to have for me? Are you going to have a picture of this burnt fiend? You'd better. You'd better. Bailey looks good. Brett looks good. Hogan looks good. Keith Lee. Tommaso. An Uso. Strongbow. Reckoning. Blah, 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 blah. McIntyre with a kilt. Looks alright. Bobby Lashley. Kushida. Street. This is probably like really annoying. Like you're trying to watch along. There's just figures. But I'm literally just looking for the burnt fiend that I was told about. I was promised. And I know it's what most people are going to want to see. They're going to be like, I would like to see the burnt fiend. I'm trying to find it for you. But I am being denied, guys. Oh, that's cool. Is that a new funhouse spray? Let's have a look. Oh, is that the one from... Is that the Superstars one? They should make that as a normal Mattel figure rather than that Superstar series. Ultimate Warrior, Undertaker, Tommaso, Kane with a cape, man. The Kane with a cape blows my mind. Blows my mind. Vince, that's nice. AJ, yeah, Dakota Kai, Yokozuna. Oh, Canadian Earthquake. Ah. That's what he was known when he first came in. When he first came in, he was Canadian Earthquake, and then he became Earthquake. So that's cool with the little Canada flag on him. That's cool. The Canadian Earthquake. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's going to look amazing, isn't it? That's going to look really, really good. Not painted, but that is going to look really, really good. You can see already that is going to be a great looking figure. It's going to be must have, that one, isn't it? Is that Chainsaw Charlie? Chainsaw Charlie. Carrion. Who the flips this? Dominik Mysterio is a child. Ah! Who's buying that? Oh my god, Dominik Mysterio as a child? Why does it look so out of proportion? Why does he look like he's got a fat waist? Fat legs? What's going on? Doesn't look... How are they going to get this to the... Oh my god. Right, who asked for that? Who asked for that? Put your hands up if you asked for that. That is unbelievable. Right. Guys, I'm back. That was alright, that was. That was alright. The Burnt Fiend's cool. Dominik Mysterio. Little fat kid. Guys, people were asking me what do you want Mattel to make. I totally forgot to say a little fat kid. That's on me. That's on me. I should have said it. I was thinking it. I should have said it. Right, we are in the... We're in Cleveland. What are we starting with? Starting with John CC. Miss Clown, shout out to you, buds. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. But I actually like him. But I'm so used to saying this. It's what we used to say. And now everyone's changed their mind. A record-breaking 600 wishes for Make-A-Wish. He doesn't give up. He never gives up. He believes in the message on his towel. Right. What's happening now? Oh my god. In the Olympics, we've got volleyball. Beach volleyball is live! And we're watching John Cena. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Beach volleyball is live, guys, and we're watching John Cena. Women's beach volleyball, Japan versus Czech Republic, will not proceed. What's happened? Why? 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 What do you mean? Women's beach volleyball, Japan, Czech Republic, will not proceed. Hello, is this the Olympics? Is this the Olympics? Yes, I am a pervert. I wanted to watch Japan versus Czech Republic in the women's beach volleyball. Why will it not proceed? Oh, okay, fair enough. Thank you. Apparently they're checking out figures, the new figures. And they haven't got time. So that's fair. Right, CC's here. What else have we got? Fencing. Table tennis. Badminton. Oh, good. Booze. How, can I just say, he just mentioned, how did I escape that Firefly Funhouse? And the reaction was not brilliant, was it? Right, and he mentions going after Roman. This is SmackDown. This is SmackDown. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Do you know what? He's spitting facts. He says we could be just heartbeats away from Roman and John Cena face to face in the ring right here, right now. Dave's just letting you know I am here, but John Cena says that you can't see me. I am recording WWE Smackdown and Water Beach Volleyball. Well, it's not on. He changed his name. Someone needs to protect the small amount of respect WWE has left. Thanks, John. Someone needs... Guys, this sucks. And someone needs to protect the little bit of respect the world has got left for this. It's true, John. It's true. It's been awful, John. It's been awful. You're absolutely right, John. Do you think, what did Vince make of that line? You all deserve to stand up and be heard. No more Thunderdome. We are live. We are in your face. The crowd are fired up. No. It's not just a match for the Universal. Cena says Roman sucks. He says it. He said it. He definitely said it. I was here. What do you believe in? Whose team are you on? Romans, 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 Romans. This would be the perfect time for AE dub chants. AE dub, AE dub, AE dub. Are you on Team Jorts? Or Team Cargo Pants? He's gone a little bit thugonomics there. Big cheer. Yay! Roman! Roman! All these people are idiots. Idiots! Fickle! Roman's carried this show and now you're going to turn his back because some walking booger has walked into the ring. You can't see me. Yeah. Yeah, normally the music hits and it's like Cena, Cena, Cena. It's got great energy, isn't it, this show? Cena calling Roman. Boo! Who's John's thing? This is Roman's show. Oh, Heyman. Heyman's here. Look at this. Look at the strut that Heyman's got. Ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Heyman. Yeah, Heyman's come out. John Cena, you have it all wrong. Roman Reigns can't see you. Oh, it's good, isn't it? I like it. Heyman says, Roman can't see you. No, he can't hear you because you're not worth listening to. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. Like, Heyman's just totally made up a new thing. Right. Yeah. The tribal chief is here, but he don't want to come out yet. do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Heyman's a Cena fan? Right. I'm going to start a petition that John Cena should lose his music, and we need Heyman doing a version of it, and that's now going to be seen. If I was Cena, I'd be like, I don't want my music anymore. I just want you to take what Paul Heyman did and make that my new theme song. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That'd be some lovely trolling. Do, 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 do. It's good. Heyman hitting bars. Right. Well, that was 12 minutes, and I was very entertained. I don't know about you, but I was very entertained. Heyman is straight fire. That was so good. Would love to be back in Gorilla to see the reactions. Yeah. Heyman's such a good promo. Like, this is a real test for Cena. Balor. Days. That's going to become a new sound on TikTok. Yep. Yep. Heyman's going to be the new Diamali sister. I don't know what they're called. Trying to be cool, guys. I'm trying to make it seem like I know what goes on TikTok, but I ain't got a flip. Ain't got a flip. Here's Finn. This. It's a good way. I mean, you start with Cena and then you go to Finn Balor. Do you think they should make Jacob Goodnight from See No Evil the Kane movie character? Sure. Yeah, that was one of the bigger films. One of the bigger... The only problem is that they're a bit bland. There's some good ones, but they're a bit bland. Like, you've got to do ones that are a bit... They're going to look good as toys. So, like, I'm thinking Suburban Commando. Hogan in Suburban Commando. They should definitely do that. It's very eye-catching. Mark D said, thank you, Days, from San Diego, California. Shout out to you, Mark D. Shout out to you. I hope you are enjoying the show. It's begun. I think it's been very fun. I think Cena works up a crowd like no one else. I thought Heyman came out, did a good job. There's some nice exchanges of words. I'm pleased that the Firefly Funhouse got mentioned, but it was just mentioned. It was mentioned as if I said a lot on Monday, but I didn't answer some of the questions people had, like, how did I get out of that Firefly Funhouse match at WrestleMania? But he didn't actually answer it. He didn't actually answer it. Haku, I dare you to say you're not on his team in front of him. I'm on Roman's team. I'm Team Roman. Hogan as the nanny, says, but a spark out of Mr. Nanny. I saw that in the cinema when it came out, you know. I saw that in Suburban Commando. What returns are you expecting tonight? I honestly don't know. I mean, I'm thinking that Becky's got to come back at some point, but to be perfectly honest, I said this the other day on AEW, with all these rumors of, like, CM Punk and Daniel Bryan and everything, I think we need to slow it down. Like, I would be perfectly fine if there was no returns on this show. I don't really want to be watching a show just for the returns, if that makes sense. Because I kind of think, like, fans are going to get disappointed when there's no returns. Like, if there's no returns tonight, there might be people that are disappointed, but this has been a really good show so far. And with Balor starting off in the first match, I mean, fair play. I think this is going to be a really good show. So I would probably slow the returns down, to be honest. We've had a lot. There's been a lot. And I don't really want the shows to just get overshadowed with that. I completely agree with the chat when they were saying that, you know, returns don't make like good shows. They're good moments, but they don't make good shows. So I want WWE to like work on giving us good shows. I want WWE to be focused on good feuds, good matches, good segments, and not like just focused on, right, let's bring this person back here, this person back there. But Becky is coming back at some point, so just got the rowing on as well in the background. There's quite a few sports for us to choose from. I'm on the rowing at the moment. I would be on the beach volleyball, but don't know what's happening there. Might go back to the beach volleyball and just see if they've changed at all. The hockey is coming up. Yeah, Japan versus Czech Republic is still meant to be the match. Fencing is underway. So in the Olympics, we've got fencing, we've got table tennis, we've got badminton, rowing, handball, volleyball. So lots of things up and running right now. I've currently got the day 2 of the rowing. Men's double sculls. The repechage. AEW is trying to get bigger than WWE. Vince lost a lot of his superstars, but is heard Braun Strowman signed with AEW and Daniel and CM Punk. Next thing you know, Rob Van Dam might sign as well. Team GB used to be good at rowing, that is true. Coming up to a 3-year anniversary of The Shield reuniting to stop Strowman's cash-in. Hope you're having a great day. Shout out to you, Legend Killer. Did you see the new Andre figure? Yes. It's very interesting, very cool. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Right, Balor in the ring, and here's Sami Zayn. So is it Finn versus Sami? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba, 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 bum. Finn versus Sami Zayn. Bianca versus Carmella, and Big E versus Apollo from Rolling Loud. Jaden said, I would love to see CM Punk versus Hangman Adam Page. Heather says, come on, Prince Devitt. In India, Sony 10-1 is not showing SmackDown. Have you got the Olympics on instead? Got the women's pair. We've got USA in the women's pair. USA, Romania, Italy. So, USA about to get underway. SummerSlam weekend is going to be insane. Roman, Cena, Cross, Joe, Edge, Seth, Volta, Elia 2. Going to be very good. Right. Okay, Sami and Finn. So we are underway. Back elbow by Sami. Why the Olympics have come at the same time? I don't know what you mean. The Olympics are on for 2 weeks, aren't they? So, I mean, they're always going to clash with SmackDown. The first pedals will be won today in... Oh, medals. Pedals. The first pedals will be won today in female shooting. Shout out to you, bud. Yeah, there's quite a few medals today. We need to find a medal table, don't we? We need to find a live... In fact, I might look for that now whilst Finn Balor and Sami Zayn are going through the graps. Having a little grapple. Live medal table. fully medal table, medal count on the Olympics thing. Olympic medal count. So we might use that. We might use the actual website. Olympics.com have got an Olympic medal count. So no, not a single medal has been awarded yet. Sammy is throwing in some strikes on Finn Balor. I remember once it went for much longer than 2 weeks, says Mark. Well, I think this one probably will as well if you add in like the couple of days. Like, it's officially started now. Technically, today is day 1, but obviously we've done a couple of days already. Then you've got the closing ceremony, so probably end up being like 2.5 weeks in the end. Days would get a medal for sexiest man alive. That is correct. Balor comes crashing down on to Sami Zayn. There is a question about when does Kat Osterman play, and I will get that answer. I can't look at the pictograms anymore without like thinking about the opening ceremony. I keep seeing the little images of like, you know, running or whatever. I keep thinking about that blue guy. Right. Featured athletes. Let's have a look. What we want the schedule. We are at commercial break, by the way, in case you was wondering. Olympics.com. Olympic schedule. Finn Balor is really over with this crowd. Let's go down to softball. Apply. Right, it is today at 6:30 in the morning, so that's going to be in 5 hours' time. The United States versus Mexico. The United States versus Mexico in 5 hours. And that's hopefully going to see Kat Osterman return. Legend. USA is so far behind. What, in the rowing? Yeah. Day 2, women's doubles, and there you are struggling. Where's the men's volleyball? I think there is men's beach. I think there is men's beach volleyball, but I'm not sure that is on today, to be honest. I've already been robbed of the women's. Let's have a look. Beach volleyball. Yeah, it is men's. Apparently men's. So it's meant to be the women's right now. And then we go to the men's next, actually. And then it looks like it's going men's, women's, or certainly for the first few. So it's kind of mixed. So men's and women's beach volleyball today. Right, we're going back from commercial break. Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. Balor against the ropes. Clothesline. I'm not going to be able to watch SmackDown today if Sony doesn't show it. We're back for commercial, we are. What Olympic sports are on after? Loads, mate. It's a packed day. Canada are leading. Italy a second. Romania a third. USA a fourth. Greece a fourth, actually. It looked like USA were going to commit. USA are last at the moment in the rowing. When are matches going to start? we've already started with Finn versus Sammy. Boos for Sammy. Balor into the corner. Kicks out at Sami Zayn. DDT by Sammy. So, yeah, USA are just struggling a little bit. Sammy does not suck, says Lone Star Friend. Days, did you see the shirtless Tongan is back in the Olympics? He competes in the karate opening ceremony that's playing here. No, I didn't. Gets everywhere, that guy. I think the world always needs shirtless Tongan people. So he'll never be stuck for work. Oh, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? There we go. Blue Thunder Bomb. 1, 2. Of course, they set up a ring at Rolling Loud. You think they wrestle in the parking lot? When is Sony 10 going to show? I don't know. What you've done is you've got me confused with the Sony 10 customer services. I'm afraid I don't know. Could it have moved to a different Sony channel? Crowd are chanting for Balor. Maybe the shirtless guy should join WWE and hang out with Roman. Makes sense. I'm in Pakistan right now. I'm watching live on BT Sport. My hacks. I feel sad for people that can't watch it. Sony sucks. Balor driving his shoulder into the midsection of Sammy. It's a good match. Double stomp by Balor. Balor running over. Drop kick. Sammy into the corner. Another drop kick. In position for the coup de grace. Crowd are loving this. There's the coup de grace. 1, 2. All of you chant from India. Sony sucks. Sony sucks. Sony sucks. Sony sucks. Hey, Sony, you suck. Cheating my Indian friends out of being able to watch Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. Just spotted the popcorn. It's a little bit dry, actually. It's a bit. I think it's been out. I think it's been oxygenized. Yeah, it's all right. It's passable. But you know when you leave popcorn out. Here's Baron Corbin. He'd lost money. He's lost his credit cards. He wanted a website. He's been ripped up. Look at Kayla. Kayla's looking up going. Corbin's asking if she's ever been on a public bus. Big E. Big E making his way out. Not the credit card. This is Sad Bus Corbin. Sad Bus Corbin. Here's Big E. Here's Mr. Money in the Bank. Mr. Money in the Bank, baby. Mr. Money in the Bank, it's going to take a long time for Corbin to actually be over with the fans. He's over with Austin. And that's all that matters. What were the rumours about Big E versus Apollo at Rolling Loud? Wrong, by the looks of it. That's what those rumours were. Incorrect. This Corbin thing is getting ridiculous. It is getting ridiculous. I'm all right with him being upset that he's lost his crown, but now he's lost his crown. He's been cheated out of money. His kids are going to leave him. His wife's going to leave him. He's going to have anything that can go wrong is going wrong. It's all a bit OTT, isn't it? What Corbin should have said is you know, my luck's just not going my way. I've lost my credit cards. My wife's left me. And I really wanted Daniel Bryan to come back to WWE. I was really hoping he was going to resign, but everything's gone wrong this week. Might as well make some fun out of it. Right, what's happening now? Is this Team GB? Is this Team GB? Yeah. Team GB, right up there with Australia. ROC, China, well behind. Come on, Team GB. Australia rowing away. Good pace. All three teams very close. Very close. Stop picking on Days. Who's picking on Days? Who's picking on Days? I am vulnerable. I'm a wonderful person. Days, did you know someone took Nikki's clothes and ring gear from WrestleMania? No. I didn't know that. Zenova said, Sup Days, wasn't there supposed to be a draft? Yeah, there was rumours it was going to be after SummerSlam, but I'm hearing now that it might be, like, later. Might even be looking at, like, October time, so. But there wasn't meant to be a draft yet. Do you think Becky's coming out tonight? She could do. She could do. I wouldn't, personally. I said earlier, there's been so many surprises, I think I would just slow them down. Someone get Corbin an Uber. Baron Corbin's shark work at McDonald's. Who have you got, Volkanovski or Ortega? Probably looking at Volkanovski. I wonder how Big E will cut his promo. What do you mean? I think it'll be passionate, and I think he'll fire a warning to the champions, and someone will probably step in, and there'll be a little feud for him to get his teeth into. Because he's not going to face Roman at SummerSlam, is he? So he's going to need to face someone. So I'm sure he'll talk about the opportunity, blah, 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 and then someone will come out. Who is ROC? That is Russia. It's Russia, and they're not allowed to be called Russia. And tell you what, Great Britain aren't doing brilliant here. Australia are first. ROC are second. Great Britain are third. This looks like it's going to be Australia that are going to take this one. The rowing just isn't going very well for Great Britain at all. Not going well for Great Britain at all. Seem to be off the pace. Helen Glover. I know they were saying they just didn't know where they were in regards to the competition. I think it was Helen Glover that was saying that, actually. It better not be Apollo, Big E. I'm sick of that feud. The Bucks being congratulated, and they got sent a custom WWE belt. Right, let's hear from Big E. Cleveland. Big money. Big money. That was a good poster. It said Big Mun E, and then it had 3 faces of Big E. That was good. You deserve it. That was a good sign. Some good signs. Big E taking a breath. He said it's a night he'll never forget. Australia win. ROC second. Great Britain third. Big E said, I haven't got any business jumping off ladders. Here's Apollo. Here's Apollo. Here's Apollo, guys. It's a nice entranceway, isn't it? That's a good entranceway. That's cool. So they've got, like, they've CGI'd in, like, the spears. Loads of them all down the entranceway. And as he was walking, then they just went... Shh. Here's Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. What is going on? What is going on? Glorious. Yeah, it's a bit dull. This bit's a bit dull. Here's the Dirty Dogs. Is this Boogs? What's going on? Okay, so the Dirty Dogs have come out. Boogs has come out. I mean, what is this? Here's Nakamura. Rick Boogs. Ziggler was better. I smell a 6-man, says Dave. Oh my God, not a 6-man. Here's Cesaro. Right, Cesaro making his way out. Everyone's just brawling. What is this? What is this? Big E, Nakamura, Cesaro versus Apollo Crews, Roode, and Ziggler. Ugh. Ugh. Took 40 minutes for the show to make me go, ugh. I think you're right. 6-man tag. They haven't announced it yet, but you're right. At least it's not Big E Apollo again, says Austin. Get in there, Boogs. All right, so Apollo, Dirty Dogs are on the outside. Oh, maybe we're not going to go to it. I thought we was going to go to commercial break, and then when we would get back, we would be going to a 6-man tag match. We're going Rolling Loud. Right, look at that. Look at the stage. This is cool. They've got a stage. They've got a ring on the stage, on the actual main stage. I thought they'd be off at the side, but they've put it on the main stage. Wale. Right, Rolling Loud is where we are. Man, that was good there, doesn't it? Street Profits coming out. This is weird. I thought it'd be in its own. This isn't weird. They're on the main stage. How are they going to do a wrestling match on the main stage? In my mind, they would be in a tent to the side. Wow, look at Hard Rock as well. Is that Hard Rock Stadium, is it? There looks like a lot of people there. So the commentators are commentating over the top of the images. Oh my God, live from Rolling Loud. They're going to treat them to Angelo Dawkins versus Chad Gable. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God, sometimes the cringe just eats you alive. Sometimes the cringe just absolutely eats you alive. Like, I love Chad Gable, but in no world am I booking him to wrestle on the main stage of a festival, right? You want something that's going to be eye-catching. You want something that's going to really make people go, what? Wow. You want Ricochet is what you want. You want things like Ricochet, or you want like a big dude. You want like Braun. I know Braun's not around anymore, but you can go and get like one of the big guys that they've got instead at the moment. But you want like an Andre the Giant. You want someone that can do something really impressive. Or just smash him in the face with star power. Punch him in the face with star power. Like on a stage like that, you'd put John Cena, Edge. Like you'd go with something big. I mean, I thought they were going to do the Bianca Carmella one, and even that on that stage made me go, I don't know if that's enough star power. You are talking thousands and thousands and thousands of people all standing there. The hip hop fans, right? They're here to see Wale, and I think this is like a whole hip hop festival actually. So they're standing there. The main stage has got a ring on it. So you've got to remember, this is not a wrestling crowd. This is not a crowd that watch WWE. There will be some people that do. But there's people there that are going to be like, yeah, I don't want to go because I want to see Wale or whoever's on next. So they're going to stay, and they're being forced to watch this. So you better give them something good. You better give them something good. Oh, who should we give them? Should we give them Ricochet? He can do some stuff. Nah, don't give him Ricochet. Don't give him Ricochet. Okay, well, what about Edge? We could go with Edge. Nah, don't give him Edge. Don't give him Edge. Don't give him Edge. Roman? No, take it, Roman. No, take it, Roman. How about we bring Becky back on stage, rolling loud in front of that massive crowd? No, we can't do that. I can't do that. How about Chad Gable? Sorry, what? Sorry. How about Chad Gable versus Angelo Dawkins? I'm sorry, what? In front of a massive crowd on a main stage at like a massive major festival? Do you want to go? You want to go with a match that people wouldn't even care about on SmackDown? You want to put that? Get out. Get out. That would be my reaction. Whoever suggested that, get out the room. Get out the room. You don't know what you're doing. Put the pen down, right? You don't know what you're doing. You're a danger to this company. You're a danger to yourself. Get out of the room. Get out of the room. You don't know how to book wrestling. Get out of the room. This is your opportunity to make a statement, impress a few people. If this was AEW, do you honestly think they'd wheel out Nick Comoroto versus Peter Avalon? Could you imagine if they had a stage on that there? You know, should we bring out Kenny? Should we bring out Pac? Should we bring out the Young Bucks? Should we bring out Cody? No, let's bring out Nick Comoroto. Let's bring out Nick Comoroto versus Pretty Peter Avalon. That's like the equivalent by AEW. I mean, look at that. Look at this. look at the people. Look at the amount of people. These poor people. If they boo, we're going to feel it. We're not going to hear it. We're going to feel it if they all start booing this. Oh my God. It's an amazing backdrop. It's an amazing backdrop. It's a lovely sunset. It's one of the most impressive backdrops I've ever seen behind wrestling. Any wrestling ever. It's incredible. The images are incredible. These poor people are all standing there, a little bit drunk, not bothered by wrestling. Probably thinking like, shall I go to the toilet, or I don't want to have to try and get back here. And this is what we're doing to them. Oh. Don't get it. They haven't even given him Otis. Otis needs to turn face and betray Gable. The crowd don't care. In all fairness, I'm not sure the crowd are going to care that much anyway, unless you bring out Cena or The Rock. I mean, Wale must have been disappointed. I don't know if this is during his set. Oh my God. But can you imagine Wale manages to get like wrestling involved in his set or whatever, and WWE give him this? I mean, why would you even go to the trouble of setting the ring up if you're going to do Chad Gable versus Angela Dawkins? Otis going over to the crowd. Crowd was saying a few things and Otis wandered over. Oh my God, I can't believe they've done it. Can't believe it. These poor people. Even I'm a wrestling fan, obviously. And honestly, if I was there and I had to choose between things, and it's like the wrestling was there, but it was Chad Gable versus Angela Dawkins, even I would be like, nah, let's not bother. Let's go and see DaBaby instead. Unless you're going to give me a reason to go. Come on. SmackDown was better during 2001 to 2008. They're doing Carmella versus Bianca later at Rolling Loud. I don't even know that that's enough star power. I mean, Bianca's cool, though. They might fall in love with Bianca when they see her. But I couldn't even tell you how many people are there. It looks like tens of thousands. Backslide. That Hard Rock Stadium looks amazing. And the crowd go mild. Look at the crowd. I don't even see anyone applauding. I can't see anyone applauding. I can't see anyone that... Oh, my God. Will people in Miami, Florida cheer and be happy if Sasha returned tonight at SmackDown to attack Bianca? Here's Bianca. I don't know. I don't quite know. Like, yeah, I mean, I think... Here's the EST. Look, dancing away down. Look, at least she's trying to work the crowd a little bit. Would have been good if they'd have given her fireworks or something going off for Bianca coming out. They keep showing the sky as if there's meant to be fireworks. So, Bianca's come out. She's swinging her hair around. I never needed you. Oh, bum. Oh, can I be honest? Why did they do this? To draw ratings? To hype up a crowd? Because I don't see one person hyped in that crowd. And Hard Rock Stadium is more known for having Rock This Sucks. I didn't mind them being here because I thought, well, this is good. We'll be in a different location. But I didn't realise they were going to hijack the main stage. What I thought they were going to do is what they do at Download. When they come to the UK and they do Download Festival, which is like a metal music festival, they have their own tent. So they have their own space in the field where they set up the ring. They've got the little stands. And if you want to go and see the wrestling, you go to the wrestling. You go to that tent so that you can watch the wrestling. It doesn't interfere with the rest of the festival. The rest of the festival is still happening and it's underway. But they've got an entranceway, a proper entranceway. They've got a ring. Like, they've got a tent. It's all set up. It's all proper. If you want to go and watch it, you can go and watch it. And I thought to myself, you could probably do, like, a really nice background. You might not even have the tent, or you could have it so that you don't have the sides on the tent. You just have, like, the top bit. And nothing around the outside. So that, you know, you could have a crowd, you could have the ring, you could maybe see out. I thought the view could be quite impressive. And I thought, but I was expecting like 1,000 people, something along those lines. And I thought, you know, the people that go will be into wrestling. We'll give them something good that they can get their teeth into. Like, this could work. This could work. You could go to a few festivals and have this as like a nice little thing that you do. I did not expect them to give them the worst match on this show from a star power point of view, right? I mean, it's two guys in tag teams having a singles match. I mean, I don't care what era of wrestling you go back to. That is just not a good idea. Like, it's like having Hawk versus Axe. Do you know what I mean? It'd be like having, like, one of the headbangers taking on flipping one of the New Age Outlaws. Like, it's just not that. It's just not got the star power. It's not right. But to do it on the main stage as well, in front of people that are forced to watch. They're forced to watch. A lot of people go to that main stage, and I've been to so many festivals. When you get to the front, it's really difficult to get out. I mean, like, physically, it's difficult to get out because it is so tightly packed. You've got to be like, excuse me. You've got to do, like, fight your way for quite a while to kind of get through the crowd and whatever. I mean, it'll take you a good half an hour or more to just work your way out. and you ain't getting back to the front. I mean, you might get into like the midsection, but you ain't getting back to the front. So if you've decided today I'm going to go to the main stage, I'm going to be at the front, I want to see all the bands at the front or whoever's performing, you're being forced to watch that. You're being forced to watch that because your only decision is to leave, and if you leave, you ain't getting back. And then whatever's on after, you're not going to be at the front for, and a lot of people want to be at the front. I went to a festival in '99, and I did that. I went right to the front, and I just stayed there for the day. They do hand out little cups of water, like to the people at the front, because I think they know that like you're not getting any liquids, so they do like hand out like little cups of water to the people at the very front. But I had to like go through a few bands I didn't care for to get to like the ones that I did. So now we've got Belair and Carmella. I mean, this will be a bit better because the crowd, the crowd have seen this girl dancing, so they might be like, okay, I'm going to root for her. They know that she's the champion. You know, I'm not. You know, some of these people here might be of the male variety, and I should imagine this isn't the worst thing they've seen. So now we've got Carmella and Bianca. Look so bored. Even at this, they look bored. I'd rather they stay in Cleveland the entire show. The guys in the crowd are like, who is that? Right, they're hooking up. I mean, look. The background looks immense. It's one of the best backgrounds I've ever seen to wrestling. It's just an absolute sea of people. It's an absolute sea of people. Whenever the wrestlers hold the belt upside down, that is hilarious. Days, what did you do when you needed the toilet when you was at the front of the show? Well, in all fairness, I was quite young, so my bladder has always been pretty kind to me in the sense of I don't need to run off. I mean, that's how we're able to do like streams and not have to end them, or I don't have to leave. So I've always been a bit fortunate. But when I was younger, it was even better. So I was able to like go to the toilet as soon as you wake up. I was camping. So you wake up, you have something to eat, something to drink, go to the toilet, and then, you get to the front at about 11, and 12 hours later, you're leaving, and obviously the first thing you'd want to do is go to the toilet at that point. But I think because you're at the front and you're not able to drink, it's like 12 hours that you have to go. I mean, now I wouldn't even try it now, to be honest. I wouldn't do it now. I did it when I was young. And it's quite lone. There's loads of positives, but there's loads of negatives because I went with friends, but they weren't interested in being at the front. They want to, go to different stages and whatnot. But all the people I wanted to see was on the same stage. The people that I really cared about were all on the same stage. I'm trying to think. I think it was people like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Stereophonics, Faithless, which is like a dance group. Richard Ashcroft, who's like the lead singer of The Verve. Happy Mondays. Just like some of these like really classic bands from like the 90s. They were all playing. Red Hot Chili Peppers headlined. And I kind of went to the stage and literally just stayed there for the day. So, looking back on it, I mean, I had a great time. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I didn't know Faithless at the time. I knew a couple of their songs, but I was being forced to listen to their whole set, and I thought it was great. Didn't know Happy Mondays at the time. Thought they were great. Discovered some bands that I got into. And there's no food. There's no drink. You haven't got your mates. There's no one to talk to. It's just hour after hour after hour of like standing there on your own and listening to music. But what I was doing was, to keep myself occupied, was I was trying to get as close to the front as I could. So as everyone's moving around, you're trying to like slip through. You're trying to like, get in the gaps to try and get to that next row and that next row and that next row. Because like you'll get about, I don't know, 40 rows from the front. And then you've got to try and find a way of, just getting that little bit closer, that little bit closer, that little bit closer. So by the time you get to the main event, you're right at the front. I did get there. I got right to the front by the time I think the Red Hot Chili Peppers were on. Draven Dresden said, imagine Sasha Becky return to a dead crowd here. Well, I mean, the crowd are dead, and I don't blame them. I mean, why should they care? They are not a wrestling crowd. It feels like WWE are putting a match on that they want to put on SmackDown in front of this audience, and they don't care that this audience don't care about the product. They I mean, think about what the audience can actually see. It's a ring that's got ropes. They're so low down that the view is going to be obscured. The ropes are going to get in the way as well. Like, as a live experience, this is not great. All right, Bianca wins. Bianca wins. And still no one cares. This is boring. The people are there for music. That's a lot of people, man, innit? That's a lot of people. Wow, you got to be careful at that stage, haven't you? Look, it's very slippy. Belair, big smile on her face, holding up that SmackDown Championship. And there's some fireworks. Fireworks for Belair. Someone's got an inflatable doll. Someone's got an inflatable doll and they were holding that up. Yeah. Wow. That was a rip-roaring success. The fireworks. I bet the people in Cleveland are happy that they are in the arena. KO says you can't be surprised if no one feels bad for you. Corbin's in a bad way. Here's Kevin. What's he doing? Gives him some money. Try not to be a jerk to people. He just got hit in the dong. And they're trying to steal his money. It's like high school backstage, isn't it? Well, there we go. Edge. Right. Imagine if Edge came out at Rolling Loud. You can't tell me that would have got a pop. Imagine Edge came out at Rolling Loud. Who is booking this show? Who is booking this show? Poor Corbin. Got hit in the dong. I'm pleased for the people, though, that actually like wrestling that get to see Edge. In all fairness. We want Becky. I think I know him, says Bathstro. Doubt Edge would have got a pop. No, I think he would. I think he would. People remember the Attitude Era, don't they? I mean, the England football team were doing... the England football team were during the Euros in the pool, and they were like had these inflatable things, and they were like doing... I mean, you got the impression they don't watch wrestling at the moment, because they were talking about Stone Cold, they were talking about Undertaker, they were talking about like Attitude Era, and they were like, oh, get ready, spear this like Edge. And like he threw it up, and the guy jumped in and speared it. I think Edge is one of those names because he's from that era when wrestling was red hot. I think if that music hit and the name came on screen, you think you know me. I mean, if you go to Rolling Loud and WWE are there, you really expect some sort of star power. I would definitely have put Edge at Rolling Loud. I know the people at this show would have been super sad, but they've already had Cena. They've had Cena. They've had Finn Balor. They'll probably get Roman later. There's been quite a few weeks where Edge hasn't been on the show, so I don't feel like they're missing out on much if they didn't get Edge. So I would have done Edge at Rolling Loud. Rated R Superstar Edge up next. I don't know what's happening over at the Olympics. The whole trying to watch the Olympics and this at the same time is a little tricky. Artistic gymnastics. Oh my god, let's have a look at that. Artistic gymnastics underway. Yes. This is good, man. The problem with having popcorn around is it's really addictive. I can't stop eating it. Right, bit of pommel horse action. I know that you're all big fans. Halftime scores. Get in your halftime scores. Are you happy? Are you sad? How are you feeling about it? Hey, how are you feeling, guys? You all right? How are you? How are you? 66546666666 66 66 5.50 for the music crowd. Yeah, stupid music crowd. I legit got scared because of the severe storm watch that wasn't even in my area when I was watching. Amazing. The outside ruined it, but the match was good, says Laurie. Days, I'm glad they tried something new. It was a great view. A dead crowd. Days, asking, do you know if Paige Van Zandt versus Osterich is tonight? I don't know, actually, to be honest. I saw that it was on Fight TV. I'll have a look. It is live now, yes. BKFC 19. One of the worst ever UFC female fighters, Rachel Osterich, taking on one of the worst ever UFC female fighters in Paige Van Zandt. I was never a fan of Osterich. Van Zandt was a bit better. And she's got, you know, a bit of star power. So, yes, that is on now. That is on now. It's $20. Wow, $20. $20. To see Rachel Ostovich. $20 to see Paige Van Zandt versus Rachel Ostovich. That is a fight that would just be on a fight night. Probably be like on the featured card of a fight night. Fair play if you can find it, like a stream of it. Right, we're underway with the gymnastics. I don't know when Simone Biles is going to be competing. It's just the men that we're watching at the moment. According to people, Rolling Out matches weren't shown. They got a 6-man instead. Lucky. Lucky. Well, at least they don't feel like they've missed out. Right, Edge. Brian said, I want Liv Morgan on the show. You have no idea what those reactions do for me. Yeah, what do they do? What are they doing? You know what I've done. You know how hard I fought to get this back. We want Sasha. Paige Van Zandt wouldn't even be featured on a fight night. John said Rolling Loud should have had Hit Row. Hit Row. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because they surely they love Hit Row. I mean, Hit Row have got this massive album, haven't they? Keep seeing the vinyl of it, so I'm sure that crowd would have lost their mind when Hit Row came out. Hit Row. Yeah. I like this. I like that from Edge. I like how Edge is saying I had the Mysterios watching my back in case the Usos attacked. Now I'm back here. It's good. That's good from Edge. I can't stop eating this popcorn. And it's not even very nice. You have opened Pandora's box of violence and mental pain, also known as Raw. I was in the Brood. Yeah, a little cheer for the Brood. I was in the Ministry of Darkness. Bigger cheer for that. You have no idea the depths that I will sink to get the job done. Burn it down. Right, here's Seth in a suit. Becky stands. We don't need Becky. She needs to take care of her baby. Seth Rollins. The Drip God. Did someone say my name? Grandpa Edge. Talking about the man he used to be. Grandpa Edge. Shut up. I promise. I won't put my hands on you. Punton21 said, Days, what happened to the Boy Scout popcorn? Is it still there? This one. Why is this Boy Scout popcorn? I mean, I've pretty much had it. I've just got down to, like, the little bits now, look. Just the little bits. The bits that are not really... You can get the ones that are quite crunchy, that are satisfying, you know, really satisfying. But a lot of them just go, like, in your mouth, and you're like... But disappointing popcorn was still better than what we got from Rolling Loud. They're good as well. You know, the ones that haven't popped. Those ones. They're cheeky, they are. They're cheeky. They think they've got away with it. I still eat them. Right, they're both in the ring. Oh, I'm going to put it down. I am just picking at it. Boo! Roland needs a good punch. Yeah. I'm thrilled that you are out here standing in my ring. He's thrilled. He's thrilled. I'm thrilled you can't keep my name out of your mouth. You've been such a scumbag to me. Nothing would make me happier than to crush your dreams. If you keep pushing me. Seth Rollins said they're going to talk about me when they talk about the Hall of Fame career of Edge. They're going to talk about Seth freaking Rollins. Seth and Becky versus Edge and Beth. You suck. You suck. You suck. This sucks. Stop being the Messiah. Stop being drip drip. Stop being an idiot. People aren't cheering. I don't think they were. They were just saying you suck. Black screen. I haven't got black screen. People saying black screen. Bang bang. Pop 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 pop. Bang bang. Pop 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 pop. Black screen. I ain't got no black screen. Ah, black screen. You got a black screen. Ah. Well, right now, Edge is unloading on Seth. Seth driving Edge back. Well, Edge is, there's a brawl right now. Knees to the midsection by Seth. Stomping away on Edge. Are people still at black screens? Edge is beating up Seth. Oh. DDT. It's a brawl. It's a brawl, I tell you. Robin said no black screen. NSW said there was a black screen in my end, but it's back. No, was there a black screen on your end, but now it's back. Oh. I have no idea why I'm doing that. Well, there we go. Time for a spear. Not yet. Not yet. They're going to make you wait for that. I skipped from the rowing. I went to the gymnastics, to be honest. Toni Storm versus Zelina Vega. Honestly, I see clearly. Okay. Field hockey, archery, table tennis, badminton, softball. The softball started. It's Australia and Canada. We know who pitches for Canada, don't we, guys? Grown Wagon. Oh my God, I know so much about softball. I know so much about softball. Oh my God. Who's going to pitch for America, guys? Is it going to be Kat Osterman or is it going to be Abbott? Who are they going to go with today? Osterman or Abbott? Who are the Mexicans going to wheel out, eh? Who are they claiming is Mexican today? First up to bat for Mexico, Beyonce. Next in to bat for Mexico, Barack Obama. No, I mean, they got Forbes. We know they got Forbes. Big fan of Forbes. Big wide stance. Looking forward to the soft. I've become addicted to softball now. The weightlifting. Oh, that's my sport. A lot of people are asking me if you was in the Olympics, what would you do? Weightlifting. No, just... What I would do is I would pick it up and take it over for the athletes to then pick up. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, are you sure you can manage this one, yeah? All right, well, let's see how you get on. Pop it down here, yeah? Give me a call if you need a hand. Yeah, I got the weightlifting on. Here we go. Let's just get into the zone. I want to see the chalk there. We want Becky. We want Becky. His lady kept acting weird, like she was trying to get me to turn my back on her. Days, what are your ads? Just stupid English ads. Stupid English ads. How can you watch AEW live? It's on Fight TV. Look, attempt number 3 at 83 kilograms. No, she can't do it. She tried. Don't you worry about it, Flower. $83 kg. No. She almost had it. Oh. The snatch, the clean, and the jerk. Right, here's Toni Storm. Is she coming up as a face or a heel? She's a heel down in NXT. Toni Storm versus Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega. How tall are you? 185. What's that mean? In what centimeters? I don't know. You could ask me in anything and I wouldn't know. So, Zelina Vega gets a jobber entrance. Love to see it, don't you? Just a couple of weeks after what I thought was quite an exciting return, but looks like I was wrong. These bits are just getting smaller and smaller. Women's 49 kg. Cuba in the lead. Something tells me Zelina's going to get released already. Toni Storm goes face first into the commentary table. I'm surprised that Vince didn't call her Storm. Maybe he can't because of X-Men. Against the ropes goes Zelina. Knee. Toni goes down. It's kind of cool, all these people that used to be in NXT UK that are now coming onto the main roster. Toni Storm used to be in NXT UK. Rhea Ripley was in NXT UK. I don't know that we've seen any guys that used to be in NXT UK on the main roster yet. Vega holding her nose. What is... oh my God. Pat just said, stuck in the 80s. In 2021. I don't think I know which woman... I don't think each woman knows what year it is. I don't know what he's on about. Sunset flip by Zelina. Kick out by Toni Storm. Volta made an appearance. Yeah, there's been people that have made appearances, but I mean like permanently on the main roster, like Rhea and Toni are now. I don't think there's any male people like that have done that yet. Oh, lost the picture. Guys, I just had a black screen. Oh, you had a black screen, Days. Oh, poor Days. Toni Storm gets the win. I'm watching on Fox. Zelina Vega versus Toni Storm. Yes. Days can control his bladder, but he can't control his hunger. Not when there's food. Not when there's food around. If there's food, I have to just keep picking at it. We want Becky. Do we though, Kyle? Do we? Do we want Becky or do you want Becky? Oh, did you have a black screen? LSW, don't be mean. That's mean. That's mean. I just had a black screen and I was worried that I was going to lose the picture there. So please don't make fun of that. Tavoy says, I want to see Liv. Blaze Raider said, oh, poor Dave's had a black screen. Oh. Is black screen guy there? Yeah, he's standing next to green shirt guy. Black screen guy and green shirt guy are BFFs. Brian says, I want Liv. Vega is stripping Toni. That's definitely not happening. There's a report that I saw earlier is that WWE wants to make Toni Storm a star. I hope they do. Here's Usos. Usos. Right. Oh, one half. Oh, my God. Another tag team that's having a solo. Oh, my God. What is this match? Oh, my God. my God, they hate us. They hate us. Dave, did you see the fans in the crowd? Did I see the fans in the crowd? Sure. LSW, I need a good laugh. LSW, where is he? People are talking about... Oh, there he is. We want John Cena. Stop crying. Rubbish. I think if I was in a meeting... And at any point, someone went, right, Smackdown then, yeah? So let's do this. Okay, that's cool. And then we'll do this. All right, yeah. Then we'll do Dominik Mysterio. I'd be like, whoa. No. That's hard to do. They'll be like, why? He's all right. Like, listen. There's milk in my fridge that's got more star power than Dominik Mysterio, right? You've done nothing to make him interesting. There's only so far being Ray's son can get you. So, no. And then I'd tell them to leave. I'd tell them to get out. Get out, you don't know what you're doing. Sorry, this Smackdown has been really, really flat. Don, you don't need to apologise for it, mate. It's absolutely fine. I don't think anyone is sitting here thinking this is all Don 15's fault. Don't you worry about it. Callum says, facts. Carl said he doesn't like Dominik. I ain't got an issue with Dominik. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. And if he ever wanted to take me out for a drink, I would accept, right? But... Honestly. Does anyone care? Are there any Dominik Mysterio stands in the world? I don't even think... I'm pretty sure even if his own mother was watching the show, she would turn it over when Dominik came out. No! Days, I said I'm sorry. I meant to say, did you see the fans in the crowd in Miami? I did. Did you hear the news on Randy Orton? I didn't. I literally got up about 20 minutes before I started the stream. I got up, had a quick sandwich, which I'd already made, and then I saw people going, "Where's Days? Where's Days, Austin? Where's Days?" And Austin going, "I don't know. He's probably having something to eat." And then I was like, "Didn't I set this for like starting when the show started?" And then I looked and I hadn't, and I was like, "Oh." Whoopsie. Days, the 12-year-old Syrian table tennis competitor lost. No. Vape Ross Vape said, Vince is showing what happens when you talk union. Accompanied by his father, Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio's son! Rey Mysterio's son! And look at that. I love seeing the son carry the dad down to the ring on his back. Merchant said, your thoughts on Ireland's opening ceremony entrance? I can't remember it. I don't remember being offended by it. So I'm pretty sure it was all right. But I can't quite remember. I'll have a look and see what they were wearing. I hated Team GB. Ireland opening ceremony, Tokyo. Ireland show class by bowing on the entrance. That was nice. Yeah, man, they look fine. It's pretty standard stuff, innit? I mean, It's like navy blue Adidas tracksuit bottoms and just like a green top. It's very safe, very sports-like, but it's relatively smart. I mean, it's really safe. It's really boring. It's, yeah. But as a result, you're sort of like middle of the pack, you know. There was quite a few outrageous attires. So that one's pretty, that's fine. It's pretty safe. But safe on a boring side, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? Just like, it's still pretty smart, but... I'm going to buy 2K22. Has anything big happened tonight? It says Warsaw Till I Die. Has anything big happened tonight? John Cena said some words, and then Paul Heyman came out and said, the reason that Roman can't see you... No, Roman can see you, but he's not listening to you because you're not worth listening to, right? And then he walked away going, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. And I was like, they should definitely just take that and make it his new music. And I would say that was the biggest thing that's happened tonight. And we did go to Rolling Loud, and no one cared. But it looked good. It looked good. Where's Green Shirt Guy? Green Shirt Guy is not in attendance. This show was not worth his time. Tends to do pay-per-views, doesn't he? Mysterios flying everywhere. Ray just patted Dominik on the bum-bum. Right. Seth and Edge had a good segment. Yeah. It was alright. I don't know if I'd recommend it and say you need to go and see it. Shooting starting soon. The Rolling Loud stuff hurt the show, said Brony. Merchant said Island came out to the Final Fantasy soundtrack. I don't think they did that for Island. I think they were cycling through, like Sonic, Final Fantasy. I don't think it was like Island came out and this was their song, if that makes sense. They were just like, they had a like video game music on a loop all throughout all the entrances. Good opening segment, says Brony. Balor Sammy was good. Rolling Loud affected the show. I'm looking forward to the Roman Cena confrontation. Did you see the Sancho announcement? I did. I didn't think it was very good. I just had shots of him and then he said a few words. I wanted something where you didn't see him and it went through like United's history and stuff like this. Showed you everyone that wore... Well, I thought he was going to wear number 7, but he isn't. So that might explain why they didn't do that. But I thought they could show, like, everyone that's wore the 7 shirt. And then we go, like, you know, down the tunnel at the Old Trafford, into the changing room, down to the ground. And when we look up, there's Sancho's shirt with 7 on the back. And as the camera kind of pans out, he steps in. Hello. Nice to meet you. Jadon Sancho. Like, you know, some cool music hits in. Let's get to work. Something like that. One of them cheesy lines. I'll be back. But I watched the video and it was like... I didn't get the feels from it. I didn't get the feels. I wanted the feels. I didn't get them. He's wearing 25, yeah. Yeah, Cavani's going to keep the 7, isn't he? Fair play. Cavani had a good season. He deserves their 7. And Sancho will get it. He'll get it after that, won't he? But the 7's just like, you know, a number that people respect. lot of greats have wore the 7, so. Like Beckham and Cantona. Merchant said, do you think Cross is buried? No. It's just the start of the rivalry, but it's just a weird way to start it. Especially considering he was undefeated. Right, we're still underway with this Dominik Mysterio Jimmy Uso match. About to watch this young lady, 25 from Brazil. She's going for 90 kg. She's 25 years old. And she's going for 90 kg. Picks it up. Nice, got it. Oh, yeah! Well done. She got the 90. Very impressive. Very impressive. Very impressive. I wonder what the world record is in this category. Because these women only weigh like 49 kg. They're lifting like double their weight. This woman's going for the 90. I'd rather watch this than this. Not bad. She struggled at the 87, but she's got the 90 as well. Respect. Respect. Days Randy Orton is on WWE's disabled/inactive list. Okay. Well, he is inactive. He might be on that list because he's out for a while, maybe. Jimmy Uso wins because there is a God. Oh, I've got to stop eating this popcorn. Do you know what I'm going to do? Once this show finishes, I'm just going to eat the popcorn. Like, ah! And then I'll start the Olympics one, and then that will not be a distraction. Right, here's the head of the table. Here's the head of the table. This doesn't feel like we're getting Becky, to be honest. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Here's Roman. He feels like a massive star, doesn't he? He feels like a big star because he is a big star. Roman walking out, looking out around the WWE universe. Taking a deep breath. He looks cool. Roman's so cool. I'm a Roman stan. This man has carried wrestling. Carried it on his back. And now everyone's cheering Cena. Fickle. Fickle. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Bloodline titles. Yeah, we got Roman and the Usos in the entranceway. All of them with belts. There's the little Smackdown robot. The little Smackdown drone. Roman Reigns analysis. Roman Reigns answers John Cena's challenge. Merchant said, I don't know why they turned Balor face. He was sick as a heel when he had that rivalry against Gargano. I think, in all fairness, I think Balor just does what he wants. I mean, I think he is face at the moment, but it won't take much for him to go like heel and do what he needs to do. YouTube, just say you're doing Olympics right now. Punk is going to be the pinnacle of wrestling once again, says JJB Gaming. Going Go said, Days, do you think now that Finn is back on the main roster, Vince will pressure him to use the Demon King? I don't want to see it. He did well in NXT. I think Vince will pressure him to do it at least once, yeah. I mean, I think they've been trying to get Balor over. I think the feeling was that, like, you know, Balor wasn't over, the Demon King was over, and they didn't want to use the Demon King all the time, so they've worked on trying to get Balor over. So hopefully, like, you know, people now know not to expect the Demon King. Like, if Balor's going to be at SummerSlam, people shouldn't be thinking, oh, I wonder if he'll bring the Demon King. Some people will. But I think for those of us that have been watching SmackDown, we won't be thinking that way. So, yeah, I think that he could put a little bit of pressure on, absolutely. He could put a little bit of pressure on. Because I think Vince knows that it was a success, but I agree with you. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But Vince, if there's one thing Vince loves, it's to undo the hard work that's been done down in NXT. If there's one thing Vince McMahon loves, it's to mess up whatever they've done down in NXT. So he loves it. He's such a troublemaker, Vince McMahon. I wanted Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. Rock is back at Survivor Series. Jack, shout out to you. Cena wins Universal Championship. Andros Hunter says Finn can tell Vince the body paint is more expensive now. Yeah, it's way more expensive now. I used to be able to get it for like $10, but now it's like $1,000. So it's not worth doing. It's pandemic. Days, who will be the first star to kick out at the end of Days? Has no one ever kicked out of it? Has no one ever kicked out at the end of Days? Is that true? Because they should definitely do a story around that if that's true. Shout out to Michael. Days, I'm sure if Roman was at Rolling Loud and got no reaction, Roman would, without any disrespect, kill everyone. Oh, I think he'd get a reaction. I think Roman would get a reaction. I'd hope that people would know who Roman is. But I think Edge would have got the biggest pop. Of everyone at their disposal right now, I think Edge would have got the biggest pop. Or Cena, of course. Right, here's Roman. Okay, so Roman's in the ring, holding up the Blue Universe sword. Don't know where the Mysterios went. They've just scuttled away. Because they were in the ring. 95. I'm enjoying watching the weightlifting. Did she just do 95? Oh, she did, you know. Only just, but she did 95. Right, let's hear from Roman. How long we got? 9 minutes. Black screen. Oh, you got black screen. Oh, you got black screen. Oh. Becky, oh my God, Becky just come out. Oh, wow, people are losing their minds. People are losing their minds. He's still at a black screen. Oh. Right, here's Roman. Hello. Oh my God, he's talking to me. Hey, Roman. Hi, Roman. Tribal Chief. Tribal Chief. Tribal Chief. Tribal Chief. There we go. Acknowledged. Tick. Yeah. Everyone's acknowledged him. It's amazing. It's everything he's ever wanted. He's only ever wanted to be acknowledged. He did. He wanted to acknowledge John. Hollywood fooled me. I thought we were going to get something new and something special. You put on a nostalgia act. The same promo. The same insults. The same. It's all the same. It's just the same. It's the same thing as 2005 John Cena. It's like missionary position. Guys, we've gone off-road. We've gone off-road. We're no longer PG. We're R-rated now. We're not interested in that. He is loving this, isn't he? I don't want to see you. I don't need to see you. I don't want to see you. We're not going to see you in the main event of SummerSlam. Yeah, you don't deserve it. You're probably right, Roman. My answer is no. Yeah. Love it. My answer to your challenge is no. Finn Balor? Finn Balor? Oh, I'm down for this. I'm down for this. I've come to get back my championship that I never lost. Bum, 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 bum. Not bad. Just get in the ring. Just punch him in the face, Balor. Get in the ring. Punch him in the face. All right, fella. This is cool, man. This is interesting. This is interesting. You're here to acknowledge me. Balor's like, nah. I'm not here to acknowledge you. Finn Balor said, I'm not here to acknowledge you. If you're not interested in John Cena's challenge, maybe you'll be interested in mine. Roman was like, I think he just wants the night off. I think Roman just wants the night off, in all fairness. Tell you what, Balor would... I'd be down for Balor ending this. Don't quite know how Big E fits into everything, but I'm down for Balor being the one. Balor being the one to end it. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't want Edge. I don't want Cena. But I'll take a Finn Balor that has been down in NXT for a couple of years. Give the man some. I don't mind Big E. I don't mind Finn Balor. Roman's scared is the chant. Roman's scared is the chant. And Roman's going over looking at the fans. And he's going, what, of this? Of this? Challenge accepted. For what? Yeah, but when? Roman versus Finn, but when? Roman says challenge accepted. Oh! Challenge accepted. Let's go. Get in your thoughts, guys. Get in your thoughts quickly because we need to go. We've got literally 2 minutes. I said I was going to eat this before the Olympic stream. But that was a really good closing segment. Get in your thoughts. Oh, that was... I'm getting all the bits that haven't popped now. 4, 7, 9, 3, 2. Roman sucks. 7, 8, 5.5. 7, 7, 5, 6. 4, 7, 6. 7.25. 7, 6, 7, 5, 7, 7. Should have been Cena. 6.6. 7, 7. 10, 8, 7. What do you rate it? Oh my god, I was bored. I was bored. I think I'll go 6.5. 6.5. Honestly, I was sitting here for most of it, just like, I was having more fun eating the popcorn. I think the Rolling Loud stuff was a great idea, but it could not have been executed any poorly. I would, unless they, I don't know how you would execute it any poorly. To put it on the main stage in front of fans that just absolutely don't give a flip. I don't know why they did that. And then the whole middle part of the show for me was like, it just wasn't. Edge thing was all right. That was a little bump, but not much. Cena at the start was good, excellent. The Finn match was good. I just kind of feel like it was too lacking in the middle. But there was definitely some good moments. So this is not a disastrous show, because there's definitely some good stuff in there. So I'll go about 6.5, round about that ballpark. I would say that what we got there was an average episode. What I would expect SmackDown. You should be able to tune into SmackDown any day, any episode, and it should be as good as what you've just seen. That's kind of the benchmark, really. It's got a few moments in there that are good. Middle part might sag. Ending is good. But by and large, that should be what we see as average. That's what I expect from SmackDown. Legends Pet Cluck, a.k.a. Bingle, said, I would say it would be dope if SummerSlam is Reigns versus Balor versus Cena versus Edge versus Rollins. Cena needs to get a match. WWE has got interest in bringing Braun Strowman back. It should be Cena out of 10. WWE SummerSlam says 6.5. Dave, so are we getting Roman Cena versus Balor? I don't know how I feel about that. One of 2 Raws, Cena next week, so we'll find out. No, I think it'll be Cena Roman at SummerSlam. SummerSlam was not mentioned in there at all. Balor came out and went, if you won't take John's challenge, will you take mine? But he didn't say for SummerSlam. And Roman didn't agree for SummerSlam. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're going to face before SummerSlam. I don't know that it's going to be at SummerSlam. I wouldn't be really too interested in seeing a triple threat match. I'd rather just see a one-on-one personally. But I'm thinking they'll do Roman, Balor, and maybe Sammy interferes. So we end up getting Balor, Sammy at SummerSlam, and then we'll end up doing Cena and Roman anyway. So, Days, have you seen Brock Lesnar's new look? I have, yes. I don't get that though. Roman didn't even question what the challenge was and why he should take it over preparing for Cena. It said it was at SummerSlam. Did it? Did it? I didn't hear him say SummerSlam. Days, what do you think of Goldberg Lashley? It's fine. Lashley should win, but it's fine. I'm not down for it if Goldberg wins. We want Cena versus Roman 1-on-1. Days, do you think The Fiend could come back for Cena? He mentioned him in his promo. What do you mean? When he mentioned about the Firefly Fun, there's not enough there, is there really? No, I don't think so. I think that's done. This is how you make clear stars on the books as big as they deserve to be. Even if Finn loses, it's great booking, says Nick. I did like it. Was interesting. Balor coming out was interesting. I did like it. I'm down for it. I certainly don't mind Finn versus Roman. And as I said at the time, I don't mind Finn being the one that beats Roman, actually. I've always felt it should go to someone. I've always felt that it should go to someone that needs that push. And I think Balor does. He's been away off that main roster for a couple of years. He's been down in NXT. NXT on average gets 600,000 views a week. Like, you need to make it clear that Balor is a big, big star. You need to make it clear that Balor is someone that you believe in. And, you could do that by having him beat Roman. Like, I really think that Balor needs help. A little bit of help to, get to where he needs to be. Because he's not far away. I think in a lot of people's eyes, Finn Balor is, absolutely fantastic. But he's also someone that has been away for 2 years. Anyone that's got into wrestling in the past couple of years might not know all that much about Finn Balor. Certainly if you've been following it just on TV and, you're a bit of a casual fan, you haven't got the network, you just enjoy watching it when it's on. Well, Finn Balor's going to be someone that's going to be, a little bit new to you. 2 years is a long, long time. So, if you've got into wrestling during, the lockdown, for example, you won't have seen Finn Balor. Not unless you were watching NXT. So, I think, bringing him in, using him like this, straight into the main event, match against Roman, yeah. I don't expect Balor to win the title. But I do think that it's the right move. And when he came out, I wasn't expecting it, and it was very, very interesting. Very interesting. So, yeah, big fan of it. Big fan of it. Right, we're going to have to wrap up there because we're literally starting another stream in 10 minutes. So I'm quite happy to talk wrestling on that. It is an Olympic stream. We will be going all over the Olympics, watching different bits and bobs. There will be medals tonight given out as well, so we're going to have to look to introduce the medal table, and this is it, guys. We are up and running with the Olympics. So let me go. Let me just finish the rest of this popcorn. There's not much left. There's really not much left. I mean, look at that. We're down to pretty much nothing now. So we're going to finish that, and then we're going to start the Olympic stream. So, big shout out to everyone that joined us tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed SmackDown. I certainly thought it had some good moments in there. I'm not saying this was a bad show at all. I'm just saying that for me, this is what I would expect now. I think what we got tonight is what I would expect. I don't see any reason why you can't deliver something like this on a regular basis. And And then, hopefully we can build on this as we build towards SummerSlam. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. And hopefully I'll see you in a bit for the Olympic stream. I can see there's... Hang on. Let me read this. Dazzle by Nature says Finn versus Roman versus Cena at SummerSlam, I say. So there we go. Dazzle by Nature has spoken. Dazzle by Nature wants to see that triple threat match. Right, awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.